How much you drink? You reek of booze. Just be honest.
No, sir. I was in Central Falls.
You smell like alcohol.
An elected official called out by cops after he's pulled over suspected of driving drunk.
Keep your hands out of your pockets.
Yeah. So
Keep your hands out of your pockets.
Okay.
I go through the arrest of State Representative Enrique Sanchez and what he said afterward. Welcome to Crime Fix. I'm Angenette Levy. Enrique Sanchez is a state representative from Rhode Island, and he's charged with suspicion of driving under the influence. Sanchez is a legislator. He's accused of breaking a state law that he actually could have written. He's 28 years old, and right now the case against him is pending. Sanchez was approached by police in Cranston, Rhode Island in February when an officer noticed his car was just sitting there at a traffic light.
Hi. What's going on? You were stopped at that light for a while.
No, I was just parking.
Yeah, you were parked right in the middle of the intersection.
My bad, boss.
Where are you coming from?
I was coming from my friend's house.
Where's your friend live?
Central Falls.
What is it?
Central Falls.
In Central Falls?
Yeah.
Okay. Where are you going?
Home.
Where's home?
Providence.
In Providence?
Yep.
Oh, okay. You know you're going the opposite way from Providence?
I was trying to hop on the highway.
On the highway?
Yeah.
Do you know where you are right now?
Yeah.
Where are you?
It's like on a side street.
What is it?
Side street.
A side street?
Yeah.
Okay. Is this your car?
Yep.
You got the registration and insurance?
Enrique Sanchez starts looking for his registration, and you could probably tell it doesn't seem like he knows exactly where he is when the officer asked him. He said he was on a side street. Let's get back to the video.
You got anything to drink tonight, sir? No? You taking anything? Any drugs or any medications?
I take Adderall for ADHD.
You take Adderall for ADHD?
Yep.
All right. Do you have insurance for this car?
Yes, I do. But I don't know.
$303A. I'll take one more.
I just have to show my.
You what? All right, do me a favor. Come out of the car. Put your car in. Is your car in park?
Yeah, it is.
All right. Step back to the left.
Yep.
Let's come over here so we don't get hit by the car.
Yep.
Over here.
Yep.
All right, so you haven't had anything to drink?
No,
Nothing at all?
No.
No?
No.
All right, because you're acting like you've got something.
I just went to a friend's house tonight.
Yep.
In Central Falls.
Yep.
And I was just going home.
Keep your hands out of your pocket when I'm talking to you, okay?
Yep.
All right, so you went to keep your hands out of your pocket.
Okay.
Do you understand that?
Yep.
Come over here. Put your hands on the hood of your car. I'm gonna pat you down, okay?
Okay.
Now, you heard the officer tell Sanchez repeatedly to keep his hands out of his pockets. She needs to be able to see his hands and ensure he's not going to pull a weapon. The officer pats Sanchez down to make sure he doesn't have anything dangerous on him. Then another officer gets involved to assist, and that's when he confronts Sanchez.
How much you drink? You reek of booze. Just be honest.
No, sir. I was in Central Falls.
You smell like alcohol.
No, I was in Central Falls.
Yeah.
And I just was at a friend's house.
Yeah, all right. Let's keep your hands up there. Did you drink? How much did you drink?
No, a little.
Yeah, you just smell like it. That's the reason why this is happening.
Yeah, don't worry.
Yeah.
In your pocket.
And it looks like you just hit something too.
So like 2 days ago.
You hit something recently?
Yeah, 2 days ago I went home and I hit my friend's house.
Yeah. All right.
I have to replace my left leg.
All right.
Okay.
Just bring them over here so we don't get hit.
All right, come back over here. Come on up over here.
I want to take just a moment to talk about something that affects a lot of people. It's dandruff. Most people assume it's from a dry scalp, but it's actually caused by an overgrowth of fungus called malassezia. And that fungus, it feeds on the oils inside most shampoos, even some of the ones from dermatologists. But there's finally a real solution, and that's where our amazing sponsor Dermazen comes in. Dermazen's clinically tested overnight serum has a 92% success rate and nearly 3,000 positive reviews. While you sleep, it disrupts the biofilm around the fungus, which most dandruff shampoos never touch, so you can target flakes at the source. Right now, you can get their scalp relief system for an extra 10% off plus free shipping, which includes the overnight serum, dermatologist-recommended shampoo, and a scalp scrubber to clear buildup and boost circulation. Experience flake-free confidence every day. Go to dermazen.co/crimefix for an extra 10% off and free shipping, or tap the link below to get yours today. Now, I want to show you that exchange from the first officer's body camera. She pats Sanchez down, and you'll hear the other officer question him about how much he's had to drink.
How much did you drink?
That's the reason why.
It's in your pocket.
It looks like you just hit something too.
So like 2 days ago.
You hit something recently?
Yep. So 2 days ago, I was home. My phone code.
Yeah. All right.
I have to replace my left leg. That's it.
Okay. So do you... All right, come back over here. Come on up over here because it's slanted over here. Over here, keep going, keep going.
Okay.
All right, so do you want to consent to some field sobriety tests? Keep your hands out of your pockets.
Yeah. So.
Keep your hands out of your pockets.
Okay. So,
Keep your hands out of your pockets.
Okay. So
It's a yes or no question. Do you want to do some field sobriety tests now?
Yeah.
Or no? It's your choice.
Okay. So if I request to do no, can I order Uber?
No.
Jones?
You can say no to the test, but you're not going to order an Uber.
I request no.
Okay, so you don't want to do the test?
Yeah, no.
Okay. All right. Do me a favor. Put your hands around your back.
Okay.
Put your hand.
I think dangerous illegal in the car. No. I think you get stuck with something.
Alright, so... Stick him in the car? Alright, come with me.
Just everything out of his pockets.
Yep.
I think dangerous illegal in your car. No. Alright, nothing you get stuck with or something. Alright, man.
So you saw Enrique Sanchez exercised his rights and declined to take a field sobriety test, but officers, they still put the cuffs on him because he's being charged with the crime. They believe he was driving under the influence. They feel like they smelled alcohol on him. The officer escorts him to the cruiser.
You got any weapons on you? Anything that's going to poke me or stick me?
No.
Can you hold this one?
Yeah, just give me all the stuff.
Okay. Yep. He's just got more stuff over. What do you have underneath this? A shirt? Okay. Alright, let's go. Hold on.
Here, I'm just gonna put this cash in your pocket right here, alright?
Yep. Do you want to grab the keys to my car?
Yep, we're gonna take care of that.
All this stuff is gonna be with me right there. Do you have a phone in the car you want?
Yeah.
We're gonna take the phone with us too.
Can you like loosen up the
The cops?
Yeah, please.
Step out. Oh, so you stay right there. Alright, step out of the car for me. Alright, face the car. So they're actually they're not tight.
I just waiting for
Yeah, they're gonna be uncomfortable, but they're not tight. Your circulation isn't getting cut off or anything.
You want to loosen them up a little bit.
Okay.
Thank you.
Just one notch.
Yeah, so I guess.
Yeah.
So the officer loosened the cuffs just a little bit. I'm sure they were uncomfortable. Then they searched Sanchez's car.
Hey, we're gonna go through the car real quick. Before you go. Come on. Just make sure nothing.
You go on the other side, or?
Yeah, go on the other side. And just get his phone out of there for him. They don't take watches, right, at court?
Wallet, phone.
Yeah. Wallet and phone.
Where's his phone?
He said he was in the center. Just give it. It's right here.
Oh. Okay.
Make your pockets. Just make sure there's nothing. Check it good.
Make sure there's no
Yeah. Just because we're towing it. Is this the key to this car?
Yeah, I think that was on.
Alright. There we go. Put that there for them. Yeah, we'll do an inventory sheet.
Okay, so if
You can't take that to court anyways.
okay.
I mean, would you have to log it? Usually that pisses people off. We just leave it in the car and close it off.
Now, it doesn't sound like police found anything incriminating in the vehicle, but you heard the male officer tell Sanchez earlier that he could smell alcohol on him. Listen to what he says about his car.
Reeks of booze in this car. No, just worry about making sure there's nothing in the car and we'll take care of all that after. Yeah. And just pop the trunk. I'll check that. set.
So you put the key in here or you have it?
What?
So you put the key in here or you
Yeah,
have it?
yeah. We're gonna leave the key in the center.
Okay.
So they can
Turn it
tow it.
off or?
No, just leave it. Pete's gonna be behind it. You have the DUI rights card.
Yeah, I do.
You gotta read them. I'll put the window down for you. You just read them that.
All right, can you hear me? All right, I gotta read you a card. All right, so I'm gonna read it. This is a rights for use at scene card, okay? You're suspected of driving while under the influence of intoxicating liquor and or drugs. You have the right to remain silent. You do not have to answer any questions or give statements. If you do answer questions or give statements, they can and will be used in evidence against you in court.
Yes.
You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be provided for you. You have the right to be examined at your own expense immediately by a physician selected by you. You will be afforded a reasonable opportunity to exercise this right. Okay?
Yep.
Ready up to the and two?
Yeah.
And you all have rights for use that scene.
Going back to the car.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
I did ask him if it was his car. He said yes.
You have his phone?
Yeah, I have it in my back pocket.
Enrique Sanchez is in the back of the cruiser this entire time, but now he speaks up, requesting another favor before they take him to the police station.
Your phone or his phone?
This is mine. I have it in my This is his.
You don't need. Backfill him.
Yep.
I was just wondering, can you see my
Hold on, I can't hear you. What'd you say? Can I loosen them?
Yeah, please.
I'll take a look at them in 1 minute, okay? I did loosen them once before, so I'll take a look at them in 1 second. Hold on.
Thank you.
What's your name?
Enrique
Okay, last name?
Sanchez.
All right, and you said that's your car?
Yes,
All right.
ma'am. Do you have the keys to my car?
We left the key in the car because we're going to have it towed.
Okay. You didn't find anything suspicious or anything like that?
No, so because it's getting towed, we have to inventory it to make sure if there's anything valuable in there that we document
I
it.
can say with confidence there's nothing in the car.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were just going through it.
We just got.
I understand.
So you go to the station. We have to tow your
I
car.
understand.
So before we tow the car, I put your watches and everything in the center console because we got to inventory the car essentially to make sure there's no. Just so when it gets towed, there's no discrepancies. Like when you get your car back, they're like, "Oh man, this is missing." You know what I mean? I have your wallet, your ID, and your phone. All right.
I would just ask the officer.
Yeah. Your what?
He says his cuffs are still too tight.
No, we just checked those twice.
Okay.
They're gonna be on for another 2 minutes.
All right, thank you. You do have the keys.
The keys have to go in the car so they don't have to drag it and mess it up. The ignition key. We're gonna write down where everything's gonna be.
So the officers didn't loosen the cuffs. They'd already done that once. Handcuffs are not comfortable. They're not supposed to be. The officers drove Sanchez to the police station. He was charged with suspicion of driving under the influence. Sanchez is an elected official, so you'd think he'd come out and address this. He's accountable to the public, so he owes his constituents some type of explanation. He's usually very active on X, but his feed appeared to go silent for several days. And he is innocent until proven guilty. Let's keep that in mind. A week after his arrest, he posted on X, "To the people of Rhode Island, I want to begin by thanking you for your patience. More importantly, I want to acknowledge that my first duty is to the remarkable working people of House District 9. Providence, and across the state, the people who placed their trust in me to be their voice when they elected me 2 times these last few years. Representing them in the General Assembly has been the greatest honor of my life, and I've always fought passionately to protect their interests. Whether standing against legislation that threatens their financial well-being or advocating for policies that uplift our community, my focus has always been on them. I love my work and the work I do to help better the lives of all the people of this state. I will not let my personal actions become a distraction from the issues that truly matter, the families, businesses, and concerns of my community. These last few days, many of my constituents, supporters, and the people have reached out to reinforce their support for my leadership. I am thankful and grateful for the people of this state. Sometimes we are too close to something to fully see our place in it. This experience has given me a renewed clarity about my responsibilities, not just in this chamber, but in the trust my community has placed in me. I take that trust seriously and will continue to work hard every day of my life. I will continue to serve as a voice for the people of this state. I believe in the people of Providence and all of Rhode Island and their resilience and their vision for a better future. Our state has the power to drive meaningful social change, and I want to live my values both as a legislator and as a citizen of this great community. Sanchez's license was suspended, but he was later granted privileges to drive for work and to the State House between the hours of 8 and 8. He also had to have a breathalyzer installed on his ignition to start the car. Here's one more look at Sanchez's refusal to take a field sobriety test.
How much do you drink? That's the reason why.
It's in your pocket.
It looks like you just hit something too.
So like 2 days ago,
You hit something recently?
yeah, so 2 days ago, I was home and my phone code.
Yeah.
I just have to replace my left leg. That's it.
Okay. So do you... All right, come back over here. Come on up over here because it's slanted over here. Over here, keep going, keep going.
Okay.
All right, so do you want to consent to some field sobriety tests? Keep your hands out of your pockets.
Yeah. So
Keep your hands out of your
okay.
pockets.
So I
Keep your hands out of your pockets.
okay. So
It's a yes or no question. Do you want to do some field sobriety tests now
yeah.
or no? It's your choice.
Okay. So if I request to do no, can I order Uber?
No.
2 hours?
You can say no to the test, but you're not going to order an Uber.
I request no.
Okay, so you don't want to do the test.
Yeah, no.
Okay. All right. Do me a favor. Put your hands around your back.
Okay.
Put your hand.
Anything dangerous or legal in the car? No. Nothing you get stuck with.
All right, so stick him in the car. All right, come with me.
Just everything out of his pockets.
Yep.
Now, I reached out to Sanchez's office for a comment, and I also reached out to his lawyer. At the time of this recording, neither has responded. And that's it for this episode of Crime Fix. I'm Angenette Levy. Thanks so much for being with me. I'll see you back here next time.